Okay, I did it again. Damn it. Forgot to turn the damn mic on. So, hey, JFix, how's it going? Nobody tells me my mic's on or off. Somebody could have said something. Shadow snoozing. Oh, I keep doing that. I'm a horrible streamer, man. Okay, so let me put my chat up here. That way I can just glance and see if anybody's chatting. Okay. Ugh. If I get any older, I'm not going to be able to jump into this stool. I need a stepping stool. All right, let's put some flux in this. I want to do at least 2 of these tonight. I'm starting off with this one. I exchanged it out because I was running behind. I was happy with it. An exchange. So we are warm. When you warm it up, it comes right off. This goes back in my exchange queue. That don't want to come off. Is my audio working? I hope my audio is working. Sure, it's working. Or it's getting a little cold. Each one of these will have a different amount of epoxy. So. All right. Clean the icky flux and crap off the board. Yeah, the only thing I dislike about doing these is opening them. It's just the pain in the rear. And of course, where is my booze? Where's my IPA? We wake the kitties and give them cookies? We're gonna give the kitties cookies? Where'd I put those? Did I lose the cookies? I lost the cookies. I lost the cookies and I lost my IPA. Where'd my bottle of IPA go? Oop, there's my IPA. Now where'd the cookies go? There's the cookies. Cookies. Look at the cookies. The kitty's cookies here. Kitty gets a couple cookies. Kitty gets a couple cookies. Okay. Yeah, I gotta get a wider field of view. I don't know. I had one guy, he tried to do his own and he took a Q-tip and wiped them all. Just destroyed all of the bonding wires. And I agree with Booter's statement today. You don't know what you're doing, don't work on other people's stuff. You end up getting people like me getting the stuff to repair. After somebody else has had their go at it, and it's pretty horrible. So. I've only got 2 viewers. That's probably JFix and I got no clue. Ooh, you just got my. Let's get this one done. Okay, where is my measuring tool? There it is. I don't like you bodging in through holes, but on this project, on these, you literally have to. I mean, you could go through and you could grind away all this epoxy way out here, and solder in the surface mounts, and you're just gonna have way more work, and you're gonna risk damaging other stuff. So to minimize the risk and to speed up the time, drop that. Which one dropped? Oh, there it is. I just bodged them in. It worked just fine. I gotta probably work a miracle on 2 of these. We shall see. I'll probably. It's depend on the temperature next week. It's supposed to be like in the hundreds. I gotta plumb back in the AC in here. But I know I'm gonna do this one tonight. That way I can glue it up and get them invoiced and out tomorrow. And then I got those 2 I'll do tomorrow. So see me clip these? ASMR. Yeah, that one didn't bend right. Better not clip that one yet. Wasn't even with that other one. That looks better. Heat the bottom of it up a little. Don't take a lot of heat. It just helps the solder flow a little bit easier. I just don't. I need more flux. preheat. That's good enough. A little bit more heat in this board. Oh. Those are standing tall. A little bit of flux. Cannot get in there. Good enough. Boards just absorb that heat, man. Good. Solid connection. Yeah, see that I'm using a monster tip on this just for thermal conductivity. See, I just don't like it don't like to conduct. Good, good. Okay. Now the tedious part. Clean up. That's like the third time I've done that. Knock my eye cup off my microscope. I used to do these on a hot plate. Yeah, a little bit. You get a little bit better connections, but a little bit better flow on them. But by the time we heat the hot plate up, get it all situated and stuff, I'm done. Ooh. This one's going to have clock on the test point. A little bit too much solder on that pen. Usually clip that one all the way off. That one I didn't. Good enough. Let's fold these over, make it look pretty. Oh. Clean up some of that alcohol. Yes, alcohol says it's 99, but I don't think it is. All right, that one's done. Capacitors are in. I'm gonna at least, I said, do 2 of these tonight, maybe more. I can start deconstruction of the others. Okay. Let's do the twisty twisties. One. Oop, there's 2. Yeah, see that? Just corroded that solder off. The pin just came right off. And I forgot to put my thing on the charger, darn it. We should have enough battery power to do this one. Usually get 2 of them out of this. 2 of them out of a charge. Here we go again. Oh, we've got a lot more epoxy. So this is a Daihatsu. This is for a Daihatsu Hijet. Forward we go. I'm gold mining. Yeah, down to 2 bars. Not make it. Just got to break the connection of the epoxy is really what you're doing when you're doing this. So. You see right there. Break the connection with the epoxy so it I like them when they just fall out. That's a good one, but the kitty sleeping. Okay, this one Daihatsu. Shouldn't take much pressure to pop these off. Just like that. So you can see the little glue and the little Panasonic logo. Chuita. Yeah, it's going to need a little bit more. Came off. This one's going to need a little bit more. Still attached right there. If you do a bunch of if you do enough of these, you get a feel for where you're at and how deep you are. Got it, right like that. Okay. I need to trim this. I usually clip those off in case I have to get in there a little bit. This one goes at an angle. Ooh, wear glasses when I'm doing that. We'll clip this one here at an angle. The plastic cleanup. I don't think I've shown one of these back together. I'll do that stream. Okay. 8 gun. Remove that sticker. end up being a mess with the heat. I don't know who this one is. I've been getting a lot of locals up north Seattle. Come on. Why am I asleep still? Ah, that was trip. I might start those others tonight. I don't know. I should have done that. Yeah, oh well. I gotta do my scratchies. Getting ahead of myself. And still needs to go a bit further in. Yeah, I've done some of these where the people don't take those out. I mean, technically you don't have to take the old leads out. You can solder right over them, but it's just gonna look way really like crap. Ooh, got a lot of epoxy beat down. At least this one wasn't as corroded as the other one, so. Sometimes these Daihatsus are just the worst, man. How are we looking? Okay, we'll get those out. Those will come right out. We're looking good. And let's heat this back up. drinking coffee. That one always is tough because it's got to run the ground plane. Little fresh solder. They come off, or it just cover it in solder. Very good. Take the little pads off. Take the little legs off. Always work on these ones here if you're doing this yourself. Always work from the left to the right here. Because if you accidentally slip and you take those out, you're in a world of hurt. You go a little wider solder wick on these. You're too wide. Shine that pad up there. Let corrosion off. Give it a nice clean pad. I hope my audio is working. Showing it is, but I got nobody telling me, so. That's all I need to do is another stream, no audio. Clean enough. Clean. And maybe I should do my streams during human hours, right? Yeah, and yeah, I got my iron temp a little low too. Usually I crank it up a little bit on these boards because this aluminum just wicks the heat away fast. Can't remember on that other one, there's a chip over here on the other dude's. And that's got a ground plane all the way around the edge. If that's broke, then I gotta patch it. Okay, let's bend some capacitors up. It's not too difficult of a job, actually. And I use two different lengths on bending the caps. You can see the difference. These ones here need to be short. These ones can be long, and you just fold them over. That way you can get to the pads to solder them. Ooh, I'm the same size. It's just didn't look right for a second. Ooh, it's hot in here. I should open the door. 1:30 in the morning. It was bothering me. Somebody's messaging me. I got an AliExpress package inbound. Got 2 AliExpresses inbound. Should be heard. Yeah, I was gonna do fill the carbs up with some carb cleaner on the bike, just as a precaution. And the fuel line crumbled in my hand tonight. And that's after Walmart delivered my carb cleaner without the spray nozzles. So I don't need to be doing this on the microscope, but made this a little longer. Yeah, that was way too short. Bend it over a little. There we go. Yeah, those are clipped. Sheesh. Transfer that heat. Just don't want to. Need to raise my temperature. No, I'm at the right temp. Okay, that's good. Good. Just needs a little bit more heat, I think. Good enough. Shiny enough. Once that flux is cleaned off, that'll look good. Lux. That looks better. That looks like crap. Much better. Way too much solder. Clean it up in a minute. Much better. Well, the EU viewers should be up by now. But I'm sweating over here, man. Definitely gotta get some air through here this week. Kitty's still sleeping over there. Yeah. Boring them. Shadows out here. That's amazing. It looks like crap. I'll touch it up in a minute. A little bit more flux. Don't want to heat. Yeah, sometimes it's just don't want to play ball, does it? Good enough. And it just needs to absorb the heat. Aluminum boards suck. Okay. Clean up. Maybe it's my title. Stop, think it's not illegal yet. Eventually gonna make thinking illegal. The thought police. it look pretty. You can only do so much. Yeah, I think this. Careful around that wire. Okay. Nobody's chatting. Try to bring content and nobody's chatting. Good enough. I think this one will fire right up. Yeah, I seriously doubt. Tried a new supplier on my IPA and it just don't look like 99%. It's just not evaporating as it should, I don't think. Yeah, so like I said, the other guy said, go ahead and attempt both of those. So I will attempt both. Yeah, if this bonding wire there gets messed up, ooh, that's a big issue. Okay, that one's done. Gotta boot them up, check them out. But we can dry this one off. Yeah, coffee for me and a little cookies for the kitties. Cookies for kitties? Yeah, yeah. Okay. Lux flavored cookies here. You talked. Okay. I can tell him that one is done. Let me. 14 volts. Get this set up. I need my cables. I got my cables. I really need to get my board built. I need to remove the little locks. Double check my work. Passenger directions. Good, good, good. Good, good. Check the bonding wires. Those all look like they are attached. Yeah. Kind of get a little bit of electrolytic. It's electrolytic acid. Should have noticed that before. That a cleaner should be good. Okay. A little bit on that one too. Back off so I can. Already got those when I first did it. Good, good, good. A little bit right there. Get all that electrolytic out of there. That'll clean up once. Okay. Good enough. See, if you leave that acid on there, you'll end up, you'll just eat the trace away. Some traces it don't matter, but you can see the jumpers. Gotta come in here. Just dust on that piece of solder. Almost JBC'd it with some solder splatter. Ah, a little smaller tweezers. Oh, are my tips bent on this one too? Yes. How the hell did that happen? Get rid of that. Okay, so this one should boot and cycle because it's a Daihatsu. Got the x-ray this. I need to just, I traced all the bonding wires out already. All the ones I can see. Can't see these under the x-ray because you got, it's too much power going through. Double check. Good, 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 good. Okay, we should be ready to power it up. We are 14 volts set on the Swatch watch there. Remove the oscilloscope. Darn it. Multimeter on, oscilloscope on. Yeah, one day I will. Okay. Powered up. 30, 38, 29, 28, 36. It's cycling. That's good. Come here, check the clock. $7.98. We are good. And she's cycling 28, 36, 28, 36, 32. She's hunting for a signal. Yeah. As long as we get 8 megahertz, we're good. And I need to get 12 volts. Hook up the multimeter. And we got 3.3 down here. 3.1 is good. 1.45. 1.4 is good. 6 volts, 5.6. Yes, 5.6. 5.6, that's idle. And nothing because this only has 2 transistors or 2 switches in it. Go to low. Go to drive. We get a response out of each of those. Go to drive 3.3, 1.4, or we are good. This one is fixed. Yeah, let's double check the clock signal. I need to re-hit this with my go up and hit auto. Get the probe on there. Turn it on. Continue. Just give me a better 7.988. That's okay. That waveform looks okay. We're good. I'm going to call this one a successful repair. Gotta trim those off, clean up the plastic. Hey, 33 views, 1 chatter. Wow. Double check my work on this one. Yeah, I've got some cleanup to do on it. Don't have as much corrosion as that other one. Or leakage. Bunch on that side here. This in, test it. And this one don't cycle on the power. It'll have an initial spike and then it'll stabilize. There it is, 8.000. And let's check the, okay, that one's stable. voltages. It's turbo, it'll have 3. That's stable at 0.027. We should have 5.6, 5.6, 5.6, 5.7. That'll work. And the 3.3 volt right there. 3.1. What are we over here? Two volts, good. 5 volts, good. It's booted, so we all know those voltages are good. And we want the 1.5 volt right there. 1.42 is good. Let's toggle this thing. Toggle all the solenoids. There's no load, so they won't switch. There's no throttle position sensor and no engine speed, so. And 0.35, 0.27, 0.34, 0.36. We are good, good, good. All those signals are good. Okay, that's 2 done tonight. What is that, hour 42 minutes? Not too bad. I really need to get more kits built. I should do that. Should I do another? I should do a non-turbo. You know, let me do one on a non-turbo. Nah, I don't want to do the non-turbo. I want to do something fun. I think it's kind of interesting to do these. Is that I don't mind doing them. The only thing I don't like doing on them is, as I said, cutting them open. But I'd rather cut them open, and I can start the cleanup of which one? Should I start the cleanup of this one? Should we? Let's start it. I got the go ahead. Yeah, let's start this. Let's start this one. Let me take a seat. I need to do these in a separate video. Yes, I need to do these on a separate video. I need to do this on a separate one. I need to do these on a separate one. But I just gotta take the duct tape off. Let's do that one. A non-turbo Pajero. Three done tonight. We might get 3 done. Bumped that wire. I didn't hurt it. Squished it down a little. Lift it right back up. Okay. And I forgot to plug this in. Damn it. Yeah, give it 5 minutes. Here, it'll charge. I could use the restroom. Oh, those cats, they're just sitting there bored. Because you guys ain't talking. They're not getting good. Hey, Shadow gets cookies. Give him the Shadow cookies. Connie took off. He missed the back in the room cookies. She's picky on her waters. We got Cottie back. Put that thing on charge, clean up a little bit. Getting on about 3 now. It's still early. Yeah, I'll save those for next. I ain't gonna be able to get. I gotta get these in order. Have to do them in order. This goes to this guy's right there. I will. Glue those up tomorrow. Today, later today. Get them invoiced and mailed out Monday. Where are all my viewers? Maybe I should change my my title. I'll let it sit there and stew for a bit. Definitely need to. Get a 0 on those. And I think my microscope is locked. Yeah, my microscope's been locked. You guys haven't been able to see crap. What is up? Reboot the microscope light or camera. Why was it not? It was working earlier. Now it's working again. Man. Horrible. Horrible streamer. Oh yeah, look at that. Is that a crack in the epoxy? It's a non-turbo, so it's just a yeah, it all has it. So. Well, gotta be nice cold water. I don't know the angle to get the overhead. To get good clean shots of this work. If anybody has any pointers on types of cameras or whatever. Yeah, stand up. I sat too long. Let's do one more. Can we do one more? Can I squeak one more out tonight? I think I can. I think I can. I don't want to be doing this during 100-degree weather. I won't do it during 100-degree weather, so. Oh no. That was enough. That was 5 or so minutes. You should have gave me enough. Maybe. Nope. That didn't give me enough. Darn it. We'll try. Keep me in and order a couple more of these. But Where did my blower go? My blower. I want a dental drill. Air powered. Battery will never go dead. Okay, I've got this section here. Epoxy dust. Instead of pixie dust, epoxy dust, right? Here, a little bit on this one here. Tip's getting a little worn. Just the tip, right? Okay, these gonna come out. That one's nice. Sounds good. That one's good. This one always breaks, but that one's good right there. That's a real good one. Let's get this one there. Got it. Got those. I'll set them free. Okay, dig those legs out. Still at 2 bars. Gotta be a little bit. be able to get all those up. Didn't get that one off of. And just don't want to come. Little heat. Localize that heat. Yep. This did not like to come off there. Stuck a little bit inside the who's bothering me? Nothing important. Clean up all that icky solder. Good enough. Clean up. Yeah. Get that solder off there. It's gray solder. Brittle solder. Ooh. Board is just a heat sink, man. It just absorbs this heat. I don't like to go any higher on the iron there. But it'll look good when it's done. Let's bend some caps. Oh, where'd my tool go? I think 3 is going to be it for tonight. I left my water way over there. Got a coffee with a reach. That'll work. Both kitties over there sleeping. I think both kitties are sleeping. Yeah, let's stick some new caps on. Yeah, I'll try to do all the glue ups on Monday or maybe Friday, tomorrow, or tonight. I don't know. Man, I'm a mess over here. Man, just starting to look like Yetis. Let me clean my shit up. I'm way messy. I still got these boards to assemble. I like it when it flows good like that. Nice clean flow. Never flows right, but that made a good connection. I know what I'm missing. I'm missing music. I'm missing music. Good enough. I ain't going nowhere. Horn going off. What time is it? 2:30 in the morning. MK Fix. How you doing, MK Fix? We gotta give the kitties cookies. Cookies. MK Fix is in. Yeah, J Fix just said hi about 3 hours ago. Here you go. Want your cookies? Usually fat asses all over those, man. We're finishing up number 3 of these transmission controllers tonight. Okay. I don't like the looks of that. This is the only way to do these, so. Not like that. These are aluminum boards, so they're a pain in the butt. The back of the circuit board is that aluminum plate. So it's like trying to solder directly to a heatsink. Sometimes it flows, sometimes it don't. That's a good flow. A little dirty. Need that tip. That'll clean up nice. Clean up. TCU. So what you been working? Did you start your new gig? I haven't been on much lately. I just been busy doing my stuff and figured I'd do some late night streaming of some of these transmission controllers. They get views usually, so. Hope you have a prosperous time there, wherever you're at. Did you see the Hiroshima is, look at this one, upper right camera. That is just a nuclear disaster. That's somebody else's. We'll do that on a whole other stream probably next week. I'm doing them in order. I got one more of these non-turbos, then I got 2 more turbos to do. I might do the 4th one right there next. I don't know. Or I might just call it a night. I don't have any windfall paying work coming in the next week, so I'm gonna have my 31st wedding anniversary on the 26th. Gotta figure out something to do with the wife. Last year all she wanted was deep fried oysters. Oh. First clean. Okay, now let's get all the electrolytic acid off. All electrolytic acid. This one didn't leak that bad, or recently leaked is what I'd say, because it's still soft. Yeah, electrolytic acid's still soft. It will get baked on crusty though. Yeah, if we get a few more viewers, I might do a 4th one. Sometimes it's better when it's all crusty, it just flakes right off. But if you ultrasonic these, the little bonding wires there, they fall right off. It knocks them right off. Wad me up another piece of teepee. Paper towel. And do a fine clean here. Like those I don't really care about because the traces go to nothing, so. Anything that a trace can affect it, I try to. Be affected. They give them a scrub anyway. Say that is good enough. Up there. Give that a drop. $16.10. Gotta get that cleaned off a little bit there. Yeah, I was down all day yesterday. Allergies just kicking my ass, man. Supposed to do these yesterday, but get that flux off. Okay, we're good. Another one done. Where'd I put the cover? Oh. Let that dry up, and I'll power it up. And I forgot to plug my thing in. let's get my harness. Yeah, I really need to get my board set up for this to make this way quicker than having to use pigtails. Go bone. Usually if we don't have clock, but I'm getting yeah, that last open one of those that were opened. I had to send it back, but I got it going for him. I don't need another. I don't know why I got two grounds on here. What was I doing with it? I needed two of those. I only need one. Only need one. There we go. That's less mess. My secondary. Let's probe that point right there. Powered up. That looks like a good waveform. 7.998. We are good on clock. Clock goes away. I wish I could get the pulse train off of this, off of the actual vehicle, and then I can use my frequency generators to emulate it, but I don't have anybody with a scope that'll do that for me. Okay, so we are 14 volts again. Let's check. We got 2 volts here. Or 1.5, 2 volts. Yep. 2 volts. 5 volt. We are good. The non-turbo, so 5.6, 5.6, 1.4, 1.5. That's good. 3.1, 3.1. We are good, and we're steady at 0.23. That is good. It's 0.27 on a turbo because the turbos have an additional switch. So we will go 2.30, good. 0.29, good. 0.29 goes all back down to normal. That is done. I know you guys can't see what I just did there. Well, maybe you can see it lower left-hand corner there. I gotta get better camera angles. So. But as you see, I only get 2 or 3 viewers, so on my live streams, it's not worth. If I had more actual live viewers than a couple, I would invest more. But then that's a catch-22, because if you don't invest, you don't get the viewers. But I've invested too much into this adventure already. Come on. I'll just hit this. It's good. Just clip it up there. One more of these. What time is it? 3 o'clock. I've been doing 3 hours, so it's about an hour each. It's about normal. Ish. Yeah, if I could get the throttle position. I'd like to be able to test these fully. The Daihatsus have a brake or an activator. Those are a bit weird. Hey, do I want to do a fourth? Should I do that one? Dude, that Nick's fix, man, he's got those home pods down like awesome. God, a mess. I hate my bench being a mess. But I'm gonna start this one. Green. That's green on both sides. That's just a different. That'll leave me 2 turbos. I haven't even opened these ones up yet. I got 2 turbos here. And then I've got this one here that's got corrosion big time. It's got lots of corrosion. It's a lot of work. These bonding wires are just falling off. I mean, at least they got a map to them, so. All right, let's get medieval on this bitch. Ooh, I should plug that in. Where is it? Right there. I gotta plug this in. There we go. It's charging. For some reason, sometimes my USB ports don't activate on charging things. Yeah, we get snippies right here. We get these right here. We just go really medieval. Rip those out. All you can really do to get these out. Give that about 5 minutes to charge. So you can see the leakage. It's all leakage right there. Yeah, that's leakage. Let's play in the goo. Let's play in the electrolytic goo. Look at that. Look at that goo. Spewage. Spewage. Ew. Ooh. Dry as a bone. I don't even bother powering these up with bad cabs, and they just your clock signal's just horrible. Sometimes it's fine. Sometimes the clock's fine. Sometimes you lose your 2 volts there or 5 volts there. Hey. I really need to get clean this off. Okay, sit down and start digging. Let's pick this thing's nose, man. Yeah, I believe I'm doing 4 of these tonight. I'm sitting here sweating because it's been warm out. Yeah. I think this tip's going away. Gotta be careful because there's a capacitor under that epoxy there. I can't see anymore. Gotta blow her up. Yeah. Got a little cap right there. Don't want to break that. Turn the tool off. That capacitor right there. Don't want to nick or break that. These are considered non-serviceable computer modules, so But these keep people's farms alive. But this is a dealer job here. This guy, he just sends them every time he gets a container or whatever of these. He just rips them out and sends them to me. Sometimes if I've got exchanges, I'll just toss some exchanges, but usually he's got a month or two before he can sell them, so I can do these at my leisure. Gonna have to get a new Sometimes I go a little too much on these. I mean, spend too much time on them. Yes, farmers are important. Yeah, it breaks off nice and easy. See that? It's just they're just glued. Almost got it right down to where it stops the flow. Now, didn't get that one deep enough. A little deeper. This one's going to be a pain in the butt. I know it. That one's going to be a pain in the butt. Okay, that one's going to take a different tactic. Yeah, this one's got to get a little bit more. Sometimes these go quick, sometimes they fight you. But I like a fight. Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, I could have went a little, if I would have went a little bit further in right here, it would have came out a little easier. Got it. This one here, Just like that. Gotta be careful doing that because I've stabbed it and broke that trace. Stabbed it once and broke this trace. Don't like to do that. Okay. Those will come out. We're good there. Hot air. Ready to preheat. This will be it for tonight, I think. Once I get this done. That's stinky. Could have dug that one out a little bit more. But I got it. Push, push, push. Got it. Did I not scratch that one? I don't think I did. Yeah, I didn't scratch that one. Yachty. Catch you later, MK Fix. This is just boring TCU repair. Mundane. A little mud vein would sound good right now. Yeah, I'm getting a little tired. I can tell I don't see how Booter can do this for friggin' 8-9 hours every freaking day. That's insane. I usually do 3 hours of microscope time. I'm pushing past it. Well, I'm pushing way past it. 3 hours and... But... Scratch those pads off. Said some other... I have another moderator on there? It said message was sold for review and... What's SNUS? I don't know what SNUS is. The pads aren't clean at all. Yeah, let's bend up the caps. Okay, that's a little, must be an old cap kit. Yeah, those are done. There we go. Nice clean clip. Okay, I did switch these to 2250s in the last batch. Just to give them a little bit more longer life. This is an older cap kit. It's fine. I could get away with just putting one diagonally in there. Might experiment on that if somebody wants to have me do that. Good, good. More flux. Yep, need more flux. That'll flow. Much better. Just put that on there forever and it'll just sit there. Just wick that heat away. There we go. Still a little heavy on the solder, but it'll be fine. Yeah, you could have cleaned that pad a little better, but these ain't going nowhere. Don't want to overwork the board, so. I'm going to go back to using full-size caps on these. It makes it a little easier to hold. But they didn't have full size in the last order. They only had the miniatures, so. I don't like the way that. Good enough. Okay, clean up. Nice and shiny. Okay. An electrolytic acid scraping. Let's dry it off so I can see it. God, my. Yeah. I'm gonna buy some different IPA. This stuff don't. That should have. It should have dried that out. His acid goes from. I think it goes from white Goes brown, white, yellow. Over there, that one must have leaked all the way that way. Not necessary to get all this one all corrode. It'll take the trace out right there in that little tiny corners. I believe that one's connected to something. Connected to that resistor. Printed resistor right there. Comes up and goes around. Clean, clean, clean. Missing one around here? I don't think we are. Totally missed here. I'm gonna drive this home. Yeah, I used to use these big ones for this. Minis, I think they look better. Got that neighborhood. That's almost 4 hours of microscope time. I'm gonna call that good once I test this. Okay, so I've got Deuce turbos. And then those. Still got cleanup, man. Clean up my mess. Kitties want cookies? Cookies? Okay. There we go. Give the kitties cookies. Okay, let's plug this in. Standard checks. $7.25. Grab the probe. Ground signal. Come right to there. Hold that there, powered up. That looks like a good signal. 7.9814, that's good enough. Close enough to 8. Voltage check. 2 volt. 5 volt. Volt. 5.6. 5.6. 0. Yeah, 1.4. 3.1. All those check good. Get 12 volts here. Second gear, 0.34, that's good. 0.034 on that one. 0.034, there's good enough. That is good. And that one's done. Clean up some of the plastics. Check all the bonding wires. Should be good because everything tested out fine. Okay. I'll do that when I go to glue it. That one be done. That was a good night. Good night. Good night. And I will get those two done. Got cut those two open. I think there's another two coming in tomorrow. Don't know. Got to see what shows up. Ooh, stomach's getting upset. Plug this in. Oh, you guys couldn't see the scope. I had it blocked by the microscope. Oops. Oh well. Maybe next time. If I had good audience, they would have told me, hey, can't see. Can't see. But no. Okay, so that's the only Daihatsu tonight. Yeah, Daihatsu Turbo. And two of those. It's 3:55 a.m. on the Swatch Watch. All right, so I got fuel line coming in to get the. Hopefully, I'll have the bike. Get to go on a bike ride this weekend. Maybe. Let me put these in a drawer here. They don't get damaged. Because Cottie likes to knock things off the bench. Well, Those are in a drawer. Clean up the bench. Might do these. I got time. I got time to do these. These don't have to be done till July. So I think I'm just gonna move this guy's up. I'm gonna move this guy's up. We'll get those next live stream. I think I'm gonna only do the transmission controllers on live streams from now on. I don't know. I could just shut my YouTube completely down too. Cottie's like, no, then I don't get cookies. Okay. Did we catch the raccoon tonight? That's the question. It keeps setting the trap off without going in it. Dust gets everywhere. That's gotta give me another tube. I don't need the lead free on the bench anymore. That client is long gone. Throw those up there. Every now and then I get a customer that wants me to use lead-free solder. I gotta get this to another camera. I don't need that camera hooked up. I do not need this camera hooked up. I can get rid of it. It was a makeshift camera. Where are my clippers? Paul Daniels light. Hot. Okay. This was my makeshift camera. This belongs to the CO2 laser. This is for the CO2 laser. It goes right there. Kitties want cookies. I think Shadow figured out this is the place for cookies. Now Shadow has this thing, this little black thing here, this big old heavy moose of a black kitty. I open up the shower door, she's there, and she just meows and meows and meows. She don't like me in the shower. Yeah, I've really got to get these boards done because I know somebody's gonna buy a couple, and well, I'll be out here doing them in the last minute. I just blow it off to the back here. And I go and clean it about once a month. Okay. And start it by blowing air. Yeah, I gotta give this a good douche. Getting a little dusty. So if you want to see more of this, it's random. I don't know if I'm going to do it during the day or during the night. There's my cord. Oop, that must be, I'm going to go check that out. You hear the doggy barking. That's got to be the raccoon. Probably sleeping on the board again. Yes, it is the raccoon. Hello, Mr. Raccoon. Gotta get the gun. Yeah, it is the raccoon. Okay, let's go. You hear this go off. It's right out there. Or it was right out front. That's George. Raccoon George? It was just out there. I want to shoot that fucker. God damn it! Should dot, no dot. Okay. The little dot, and Child was just like, I don't give a shit. Okay. Okay. Nope. We gotta go see if that raccoon set the trap off. Probably set the trap off again. One of those raccoons killed the neighbor's doggy one year. Dreaded it. Okay, let's go see if it set the trap. Probably tripped the trap. Almost daylight. Norm, you sleeping? It's gone. Okay. Well, hopefully Amazon delivers that about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Get my parts and get the bike going. Yeah, every time I turn around, something else on it. That's what you get for 25, 6-year-old bike. Yeah, fuel line just came apart in my hand. So, I'm out.